Here are 3 different ways that the monster Vecna from Stranger Things Season 4 can be killed. Let's start a little bit with an intro into the monster and then head on to the main topic. So subscribe and let's get on with this monster content. Vecna was a very powerful dark entity and is the main boss of the upside down dimension as of now, but he wasn't really from that place to begin with. Vecna was a human male named Henry Creel that had tremendous psychic power. In the past, after having a fight with 11, she defeated him and sent him to the upside down dimension, and there he stayed, slowly growing and transforming into a grotesque monster. While Henry Creel was a normal human in physical makeup, this monster, now known as Vecna, is dark and deformed. His epidermal layer is filled with tendrils and tentacles that wrap around his body like overgrown timorous roots. His face bears a skeletal appearance and one of his hands has an overgrown claw, and that he uses to drag out the souls and life force of his victims. But he is still not all powerful and can be hurt. So let's see what are the ways that he could be killed. Number 1. 11 kills him with her immense psychic abilities. Yeah, for those who have seen Season 4, then you have already seen 11 in her young age unleashing her powers on the much older Henry Creel, the one who would become Vecna in the series. Well, ever since then, Vecna has grown more powerful, and with him tapping power from the upside down dimension, he would be very hard to kill. But then again, 11 is on her way towards unlocking her full potential, as well with the help of her papa and others. So we would probably see another showdown between these 2 psychic behemoths in the end, and either one of them or both will die. If the show would come to a close this season, then that would probably happen. Otherwise, 11 would survive the encounter and Vecna would probably go kaput. But the problem here is, can 11 really do it? Number 2. Nuking the upside down dimension. We have seen the Demogorgon flinching from fire, the Mind Flayer being vulnerable to it, and there is absolutely no flames in the other dimension at all, which means all these monsters' weaknesses is extremely hot temperature. And what weapon creates the biggest flame ever? Well, either a thermobaric bomb or most definitely a nuke. Let's look at this scenario. Monsters are unleashed into the planet, bullets don't stop them but explosives and flames do. Then the most convenient and most logical way to bring an end to all the madness is to nuke Hawkins, and when that's done, either enter the portal into the upside down and manually detonate a high-yielding thermonuclear warhead anywhere in the vicinity of the hive mind, or simply put it near Vecna. The nuclear explosion with millions of degrees in the fireball stage would completely vaporize everything in its path. Mind Flayer, Vecna, that old house, everything. But the main problem here is how to securely put a bomb there and set it to detonate without being killed first by the bats or the Demogorgons, or being tortured by Vecna through his mind control. Number 3. Explosive implant. This self-destruct device, should it ever be tampered with, when inserted in the neck would go boom, just like the scenario in Suicide Squad. And that is how the organization got Henry Creel under their control. And this is one technique that can kill him. But now, as Vecna, it would be near impossible to insert another implant inside his body. But then again, it's near impossible, not absolutely impossible. Remember when Max was with Vecna in the Mindscape? She fought back, and with a bit of distraction, she managed to injure him, ripping a part of his neck with her hand. So if that can happen, a combined sneak attack by the characters with a little help from someone with maybe marksman skills can definitely shoot an explosive implant chip into Vecna, and the resultant explosion would vaporize his head, putting an end to the monsters. In essence, it means eliminating the hive mind. But the problem here is Vecna is a powerful telepath and can clearly see a trap in front of him, and also he could quickly kill them before the plan is even initiated. Anyway, that is what we think are the 3 ways that Vecna could be killed. And with that, we come to the end of it. So do hit that like button for support and subscribe as well to be a part of the MindQ family. But most of all, smash that bell icon for regular updates on new videos right here on this channel. Till the next one, take care fam.